So, right, so we're going to try and build some of these. Hey? Some lovely Amazon drawer box things. Yeah. Chest of drawers, small one. So yes, we are going to build one of these, but first of all, this is I've got two of these. I've just built one. Oh, look at that, the drawer doesn't even stay in properly. And to be quite honest, it's not the best of quality. I mean, you only have to look at this edge along here. That's pretty piss poor, isn't it? Not only that, on the back of one of these drawers, and we see this, that is how it come, straight out of the box. So let's hope the second one isn't as bad. Watch me build. I know I'm a little off camera. Right, so this is the second one. You can see the one I've just built in the background. So tools you're going to need: a knife, Kenneth, to open the box, a crosshead screwdriver for doing the cam locks, because it's just a lot easier and a lot quicker. If you use the supplied Allen key, it likes to shear, so that's no good. And a cordless in its lowest setting, because you've got some screws to drill the to put these together, and there's no way you're going to do it with that. You'll be there forever and it'll really hurt your hand. So tools there. I have got a spare screwdriver there. I'm probably gonna stop and go on different parts as we go on in the video. Let's get you up a little bit more so you're not cropping my head completely off. Right, so that'll do. So let's get on with it. I'm just gonna pause you now. What's in the box? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open the box. I'm gonna stand bits in different places, and to warn you, this does come with a lot of lovely polystyrene. So we have, what I'll do, I'll use this top's all scratched and it's all, yeah, not very good, not very good, the way it's been, the actual board has been cut. With a blunt blade, I would say, hopefully this one's a bit better, but looking at it, it's not looking good straight away. So this should be the top piece, number 6. It does come out the way you'll need it, and I can tell you straight away, this is marked on the top, and all this is, oh, this is chipped. Wow, that's pretty bad. So, picture taking time. It's a damn shame. It is a damn shame. I mean, that's straight out of the box. There's no way it's got damaged in this box. This has been manufactured like this. And it is just a damn shame that they can send stuff out like this. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. I mean, the whole edge is just horrible. Silly thing. Right, let's turn that off. Right, we'll keep that handy over there. Oh, you'll also need tiny little hammer. Yeah, I was using my little tiny nail gun until it decided to stop working. So, wow. Are these good? So these are, I'm trying to think how I put the last one together. So these got to be separate. They are the backs of the drawers. They're not very good. I mean, even though you're not going to see them, they shouldn't be all chipped and stuff like this, because that's just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. And then we got another, this is worse than the other one, coming out of the box. And the other piece is damaged as well. So that's 4 pieces. Every single piece I've taken out so far, damaged. As I'm taking it out of the box. Third piece, I know it's the back, you're not going to see it, but it's not the point. You don't buy it, you know, if it's finished, it's a finished product. Let me just turn this damn thing off. It's burning my back Forgot it was on. It's a cold day again today. Right, so these are the sides. So these should all be numbered 6, I think they are. So that one doesn't look too bad. Yeah, scratched the hell down there. But, yeah. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie, dearie me. So we'll put those over here because they are part of the drawer boxes. So we will have 6 of them in total. Just cheap tat. Really is just cheap tat. I don't know why I put myself through this. Oh, I know why. So you don't have to. Right. Oh, let me just play TV up there. I have a thingy on in the background all the time, but it's stopped. So I'm trying to minimise the amount of bloody white polystyrene. Ow. It's a bit sharp. Right, so this is a plinthy part and there's gaps. Oh, dearie me. Oh, it's just really cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. It really is. That is why it's in such a bad way. So this is... They're sort of the inside pieces. You don't really see them. But it's like I said, it's not the bloody point. It's not the point at all. You buy something, you expect every single finished piece to be spot on, whether it's inside the unit or not. So, drawer fronts. So, I've had one on this that's been damaged on the corner. This is straight out of the box. This one actually looks all right. Yeah, maybe with a wipe down it'd look fine, but we have got a dink there, just on the edge, at the front edge of the drawer box. So that's going to be fully visible, and another one down the bottom. That is really bad. Really, really bad. So that's 2. I bought 2 of these, exactly the same. And they both got damage in different places, and that is not acceptable in my books. Absolutely shocking. Where am I going to put these? Let's put one down there. We'll put them all down there. I'd put a... you can put that in between. Yeah, that'll be all right. So, this is another inside part, I believe. Can't remember. All those bits get used pretty quickly. It's a very good way this goes together. I'll give them that. But that is about it. And how are we looking on this one? It looks like we might be all right. One out of the lot of it. Yeah, that seems all right. Thank God. Got one that's not got any damage on it. So, that one over there. Might as well put that in between. Oh no, let's use a bit of this because I don't want too much of this bloody polystyrene everywhere. Because I'm absolutely covered in it already. It sticks to you everywhere. It's horrible stuff. Horrible, horrible, horrible. This one's got a very badly finished edge on it. It's only glue, so it's not really too bad. Oh, it's not made well at all. That's a really sharp edge on there. I'm going to need to do something about that because that's going to cut someone. Really sharp edge that. So that's sorted that problem out. That drawer front looks all right. So that first drawer front that's damaged is going to go down the bottom. So I hope I might go at the top. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. The least place that is going to be visible. Right, so what have we got next? So is that on top? Right. So we have got the bag or box and whatever bits of crap just here. The last one was ripped. I'll show you it. You see the rip where something's gone through it. All the way through, look. And that's how it come out of the box. Bloody silly. Right, and this should be the lid. I think this is... Oh, no, it's not. These are the 2 sides. So it should be 1... Yeah, that's number 1. And number 5. So I'm going to put those over there. So I think that looks alright. I didn't really look at that one. I'm sure that one's fine. And that one's fine as well. And that is, get off, finished edge number 5. Okay. So then we've got, that's the back of the unit. We're not going to need that till the end. And these are the bottoms of the drawers. So there we go. We'll pop them down there. They look absolutely fine. It's typical. Nothing you're ever going to see. Let's put all this horrible crap back in this poxy box. Try and get rid of all this rubbish. I'm just going to turn you off for a minute while we do that. We are on step 1. So 4 and 5, we get the bag of crap which isn't labelled up, but there's only a certain amount of certain bits, so you will sort of figure out which ones it is. So basically what you do, you put all the pins and everything first, all the handles, which I actually quite like the handles. Oh, they're on there somewhere. We'll have a look at the end. So yeah, they're not labelled up, but nah, it's not too bad. So it gets you to make everything up first, you know, put all the dowels in, all the cam lock. Well, no, the cam lock bits actually go in at the end, but all the actual the plugs for the cams. So what I'm fishing out at the moment is, if I can grab them all, 10 of these little wooden plugs. I think it's 10. Yeah, 10 of them. So if I can get the bloody things out. Right, so then we are going to get, we got number 5, number 1, and we're going to need 1 number 4 and 2 number 2s. So there's everything except for this one here. So we'll put that over there, and we'll have these. And what we're going to do, we'll do it on these ones first. So one of these, oh, maybe not, no, right, so you can see where the big holes are. So these literally go in, what is the cat doing? In the holes that don't have those holes. So let's do that and put them down there. And that one as well, just like that. And that one is done. And we're going to do the same on here, which literally is quite easy. Oh, I need to turn them up the other way. Same thing again, where the big cam lock holes are not. So you'll notice anyway, because they won't go in there. Can we see? Yes, we can. There. So it's the outer ones. Oh, them ones are actually quite hard to get in. The other one's just slotted in on the other one. And same on number 1. I've got number 1 at the back and number 5 at the front. Okay. So next bit, we're going to get some of the cam screw things. Should be all of them, I believe. 14 of them out of here. So they'll be at the bottom. You can't really see what I'm doing. Do apologise. These things. Oh, hang on. So you can see them properly. Yeah. Okay, so we want 14 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I meant to look on the box actually, because I believe that they said that this was British made, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure the packaging's got China. Oh no, here we go. Timber Art Design UK. So okay, so they reckon it's designed for the UK. Really, that's what that's telling me. Okay, right. So we've got those lovely little cami things. How did I do? Did I do that? I've done it with the screwdriver, electric screwdriver. Just gonna be gentle on a low speed. So we could do a number 5 first. So bottom one, you can see where these go because they will only fit in holes that are big enough for these. Can we see down there? Yeah, just. Oh, And that's what happens if you go too fast. Doesn't matter if these are a little bit out of line, because the cam locks will pull it round to where it needs to go. So there, and then there's 2 on the side over there on number 5. So I think it's 4 on each. And I told you to do 6 as well. Okay. Oh. So right, that one's done. Nice and easy. It's not hard. It's not, what do they call it? Rocket science. It's just what it is. Right, so another one down there. The only luck I've had with this furniture-y stuff is this computer desk that I built had one bit of damage on the back edge of one of these parts here, which isn't really noticeable at all, but still bloody annoying. But I really like that computer desk. I really, really do. It's awesome. Where's the next one in there? And 2 up top, which should leave me 4. There's no extra bits on these. All the other furniture things that I've built up have got 1 extra of everything. Right, so that one's done as well. So I've got 2, 4. Have I missed one out somewhere? Yes, I have. Up over there on number 5. So basically on these, it's where it's a screw hole that's next to one of the big holes, because that is, let's get that down carefully, because that's where the wooden things go. Oh, what are they called? The dowels. Right, so these are simple. You can see where these goes, because that's where it's next to the, it's the holes next to the big hole. You don't have to go in majorly tight, just don't use a torque driver, because it will just beat the crap out of the screw heads. Low speed, high speed, in low speed, always in low speed, and then obviously you just wind it in slowly. But there we go. So that's that done. So we're on step 3 now, putting these silly runners and stuff on. This is a pain in the arse. Well, a little bit. It's not too bad. Runners. I can't remember how these are paired. I think they're paired, completely paired. Where's me Kenneth? There he is. So they're generally okay to put on. Just a pain in the arse. So you need your runners. So get all the silly red tape off them as you can, because it doesn't really come off them very well. It gets stuck because I think they've been on there for that long. That's probably why this stuff's damaged, actually. Oh no, it wouldn't be, because I wouldn't say that's damaged in the box, because there was no way of, it's damage that's happened while it's being made, in my opinion, because if it was damage in the box, the contents of the box would have been sort of moving around and bashing on each other. And it hasn't really been doing that, because it's all quite well packed. So, yeah. Right, which one first? It doesn't really matter. Oh, we've got to get some lovely screws out. So, oh, bloody hell, the cam locks are gone everywhere now. Right, so, it's some funny, they're called Euro screws. And how many do we need? We need 12 of them. So, they look like this. Little stumpy things. Yeah, little things, crossheads. So that's 2, 4. God, there's still loads of this polystyrene everywhere. 6, 8. Come on, come on. 10. 12. Right, I've got my Hoover. Oh, I did have my Hoover out there somewhere. Oh, I must have put it away. Because I've been hoovering up every time that it's just stuff. This stuff is annoying. Right, so what you're going to need to do is separate the draw parts to the runner part. So that's a part for the drawer that's got like a double lipped part with holes in on the lip. Yeah, so we don't want them bits, we want these bits. So let's separate all of those. There'll be left and rights. This one, that's CR, which is right. That's CL, which is left. Oh, I can't remember which ones are which. Doesn't matter. But let's get them separated. Actually, I will put them in lefts and rights because that is going to make it a bit easier later on. So that's left. That's left. 3 of each there will be. 3 of each. That is right. Let's get these together as well. I can't see the marking. Right and left. So right, left, right, and that should be left. Yep. And the last pair we want, that's a left. So that'd be a left. And that should be a right, that's a right, and that one's a right. So here we go. So they're for the drawer boxes, they can go over there. And on number 5, oh, that's number 5, that's number 1. Right, so basically what you're doing is we want rights on number 5, lefts on this one. So what I do is, can we see this one here? No, we can't. So we will move it over here. Right, so they say this second hole down, which is almost the same size as the screw head. You'll see just above the pin a little hole. Right, do it up so then it can still move. So then you can just slide it on to the next hole there. And that makes it so simple. Oh, yeah. That felt like it's... No, that's all right. I was worried that it was spinning around. That's what you've got to be careful with when you're using power tools. But if you're gentle, you're good. Bloody polystyrene stuff everywhere. Sorry if that's come through on the mic. So there we go. Tighten it up. Just so you can move that like that. Oh. They should be self-locating. Good, good. One side nearly done. This is generally the easy part. The pain in the arse part really is putting the drawer boxes together, because that's just an absolute pain in the arse the way they've done that. But we'll do this after I've done this side and number 1. I'll turn you off so I can get arranged for the next next bit, which I think is the drawer fronts, to be quite honest. Not the drawer fronts, drawer boxes. Oh right, we're around the other way on this. So let's get that one. Oh, he's nearly perfectly lined up then. It would have been a first, eh? So the first one I made probably took me about an hour. Literally everything on these flat pack furniture things take about an hour to put up, because there are easy bits, which we're doing the easy bits now, But there are just bits that take far too long. Oh, that one was almost bang on, you know. And I think that's why people get fed up of flat pack furniture. I must say, I think these instructions are probably better than what you'd get from IKEA. But they're not great, because IKEA instructions are horrendous. And there are other companies that their instructions are bad as well. Oh, that one wasn't quite as good as the others. So that is all of those done. Let me just make sure that that is that full step on there. Make sure they're not over tightened. Yeah, unfortunately it's making the bloody drawer boxes. So what I'll do in that video, I'll make one up and then we'll go from there. So I'll speak to you, I'll see you in a minute. We are back. We are going to now need number 10, or one of the number 10s. So that is the back of the drawer box. And 2 number 9s. Yeah, which are the sides. And 24, is it 24? Yeah, 24 of those little beasts. They're quite long ones, so the longest one's in there. So you can't miss them. There's only 24 of them, so it's literally all of them. I wouldn't worry about these caps too much, because really there's only 2 you can put on. You don't really need to put any of the others on. So let's get on with this. This is a bit trickier. I find it easier doing it this way. You need to make sure that the manufacturer's edge, the finished edge is at the top, and on the, on the inside. Get one of these. Get a couple of screws, stick them down there. They are sort of, it might be better, we do it on this one, to, you can see there's little holes in there. They're not very great, not very good, but they're okay. They're a guide, it's better than nothing. I don't know if they're pre-drilled, I don't think they are. Oh no, we're just going to use the power. Right, so get them sort of almost down there. Because don't forget, what you're going to see is the inside of this. So I try to line it up, and as much as I can at the back is flush on all 4 edges, but it just sort of locates and goes where it wants to. Just like that has. So I need to try and push that back a bit. Otherwise the box is going to be terribly out of square. Not that it's probably finished square anyway. Right, okay, so that bit's done. It's not great, but it doesn't really matter too much. So once one side's done, it does make it a little bit easier for the next side. So 2 more. Finished edge on the top there, and finished all on the inside. It doesn't really show you in the manual which where the finished edge is to go. It is pretty piss poor on that sort of side of it. So I'll knock one of these up. Just the, not going to put the base bit on yet. I will show you that in a minute after I've put all these buggers together. I've got to put the faceplate on yet as well. It's not great condition, but it is quite sturdy. So that's that part done. So the next bit we need, actually I might do it this way, is the actual faceplate bit. So what have we got? Unfinished edge there. So we want to go like that. Screw. Is this a better way of doing it? I'm not sure. It might be. We will see. So let's see if that goes in quite easily. Yeah, so that's sort of roughly where it needs to go. Sorry, hit the mic. So these are quite easy to do this way. It's just a bit trickier because you can't really see, and you can't really see what I'm doing. But it's the same thing as I've done all the way around the box, except it's on the side now. Make sure it's as flush as it can be. It sort of is. Yeah, it's pretty flush actually. It's a lot better than the other drawers on the other one. Right, so that's one done. So that's what it looks like. Unfinished edge at the bottom, finished edge at the top. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, or whatever. So that's one done. I'm going to do the other two, and I'm going to turn you off while I do that because you don't want to watch that again. Last one, we're going to do it this way because this way is a lot easier way of doing it because you can see what you're doing. You can see exactly where you put the screws. If it's in the right place. They should sort of self-locate anyway with the pre-drilled holes that aren't particularly straight or machined very well. If you're lucky, they're pulling flush, but most of them don't. It's just, you can't, you know, it's just what it is. It's a damn shame that my little mini nail gun has stopped working. Well, it broke, the spring snapped off. Because it was so much better to do the next sort of step that we're going to do, and a lot easier to do it with that. And that screw went right off. Right, okay, it's all right though. These labels are a nightmare. They don't come off very well. Right, so what we're going to do, spin that over like that. So you've got the raw edge at the bottom. We are then going to get the bottoms. Missus, let's pop that there. That's the top. So it's not in the way at the moment. So these will be number 11. Make sure it's that way down. Place it on top of the box. And then you'll need your lovely little toffee hammer. And an absolute shitload of these silly little pins, which I've got spares now, so I can use as many as I like on the drawer boxes. So it's absolutely fine. Oh, there's a chunk of metal in there. It's not good. Right, so what I tend to do is line it up best you can. Get the bottom edge. Can we see me down there? Yeah, enough. Start it off, it will try to move around, and then when you're back there, one down there, and I will normally put one down here if I can pick the damn thing up properly. Got to watch these buggers because they're quite long. I've got a funny feeling that might have pushed the bottom. No, it hasn't. Okay. So how many does it say you do on these? I can't remember. Let's have a quick butcher's. 5 along there and there. I do recommend sticking them there because otherwise the bottom is going to sag. Oh no, I suppose you don't need to because the runner's going in. So that's fine. No, you don't need to do that. Hang on, that's turned itself back over, hasn't it? So get these in. Hardest ones are the ones at the top for obvious reasons. Can't get the bloody hammer in there. Basically I'll go there in the middle, and then one each in the centre of each of these sides. But I keep making sure that none of these nails have come out because they're not particularly great nails and they don't like to go in straight. Good thing to remember is when you're driving them in, it's better to have them if they come out of the backs rather than on the inside, because you're not really going to see it on the outside if it does. It's a little bit trickier at the top because we've got this edge here. If you've got yourself a little sort of nail gun, the little nail guns, not the great big ones like I've got in there, the little ones, this is a great time to use it because it's just a lot quicker. But let me do this. I'll do the other two and then we'll get on to the next bit. Oh, I've counted out exactly the right amount of pins here. So now I've got a square edge part, I've got a round edge bit, I'm going to use that now. And I'm going to drive them in at a slight angle because I don't want them coming out of the wood. Just going to double check, see if we're all good inside here. Yeah, it feels fine. You don't really need to do these sides because you're going to put runners on here which will hold that down with 3 screws. So there'll be screw there, there and there. So that's plenty for that. Last pin. Panel pins these are, I think, aren't they, really? Almost. There we go. Drawer box 1 done. Right, let me just move these lovely runners out of the way so I can just pop this drawer box down there. I recommend if you're going to be moving them around, put them on their backside and slide them around because there's not really any damage you're going to see there. That's that damaged frontal there. Alright, so let's leave that one there. I'm going to turn you off while I finish off these other ones and then I'll turn you back on in a minute. Lovely little nails leave your hands all black at the ends. So that is done. So your next step is to put all the lovely runners on here. So we've got one here ready. I don't know why it tells you to do it the other way, because this way would be a lot easier to put them on. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I don't know. So that is rights, yeah, rights. So we'll sort of do that and like this. We can do the left first because it's easier for me to hold on. And what you're going to use is loads of these lovely little things. These, oh God, little screws. So you're going to use 6 for each drawer box. Nice and simple to do. Nice and simple. So put that on there. Doesn't really matter which holes you use here. It really doesn't. But I do like to use the very end one down here, just because that's where the wheel is. Get that one in. A centre one. It doesn't matter which one you use here. Not really got an idea why there's 2, but there are. And oh, I can't remember which one they say at the top. Let's have a look. It's the one nearest the... Oh, it doesn't really show you here. The one on the wall. And then it does show you the 3rd one, although that's around the other way, really. Wheels go at the back. Which is this side? So these are the lefts. It doesn't really matter which holes, but I feel you sort of need to use the ones further away rather than these, because otherwise you've got a lot of metal there. There we go. Go down a little bit more. Maybe because they're flusher that they tell you to use that, but it doesn't really matter. Just so long as they are lovely and secure. So here we go. I'll turn you off after I've done one box, because you're only going to watch the same thing over and over again otherwise. And you don't need to see it, you only need to see it once. Nice and oh, where's that gone? There it is. That one looks like it needs to be pulled over a little bit, to be quite honest. There we go. Right, so that's one drawer box done. So I'm going to pop him over here. Sort of in the way. And I think we're putting the handles on next. So stay tuned. There we go. Runners on. Runners on. So let's have a look. It's a lovely handle. So this is nice and easy. Simple, simple, simple. Two of these. On each drawer box. Two washers. Can we see? Yeah, I'm sure you can. So thread them in there. We'll use a screwdriver for this. They're quite nice and long, these. They need to be. We'll get a lovely handle. Yeah. And I'm going to do it this way. Right. So hand locate the first one. Don't do it right up because you'll need to move it so you can hand locate the second one. If I can find the bloody hole. There we go. Yeah. Screwdriver. I can't see what I'm doing. Might be easier if you lay the... Actually, I'll do that on the next one. That's how I done it on the other ones, and it was a bit quicker. And now we have a cat coming to help us. Hello, Mia. Do these up nice and tight. Can't really do too much damage here. So that's one done. So let me pop that one over there like that. Okay, yeah, we're happy there. And let's get this one here like this, and I'm gonna do it like this. Rest it on my lap. Why not? I can see what I'm bloody doing with the screwdriver then. For some reason you have one that's not sealed up at all, and then you've got two in a pack, which is a little bit bizarre. Da, 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 da. Cat's watching me really weirdly. Like, what are you doing? That's better. So much better now I can see. We have light in there. Might as well stay on for the next one. There we go. This is the one with the damage on the front. Yeah, you can't. It's going to have to go at the bottom. Shouldn't be able to see it as much at the bottom. So last little bits there. Little washers. Let's get my handle. Oh, getting a bit tired now. Okay, let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, I know about that. Not too far off finishing this now. And the cat's coming to help us again. Right, so I'm going to need these sort of out of the way a little bit because pop that one over there. And so like the last thing that goes in now are the drawer boxes. And we pop that one like that just there. Okay, so now we got to do some jiggery pokery. So we need two number 2s, 3 and 4. So 3's up there. So hopefully this should all be, yes, that's what I want. Here we go, this is all of it. Hey, get off. Right, so we need the lovely, lovely cam locks now. You should only need to use that in 2 places, otherwise it's absolutely friggin' useless. Because it just shears. It's crap. It's shockingly crap. I wish these were drilled out a little bit tighter to the cam locks so they stay in. That really is a bit annoying. So this one, don't make the mistake I did, make sure that that is facing inwards, which you should sort of be able to tell, because we get number 1 and number 5. So I want number 1 first, because I'm going to pop that in there, and we're going to get my screwdriver. Hey, we're going to call him Stephen, I think. Stephen the screwdriver. Hey, do it not completely tight, because there we go. To get it lined up, baby. Oh yeah. There we go. So we're going to do one sort of side, and then we're going to put the other bit on there, because it's just easier doing it this way. So number 4 should be that one. Yeah, so it's double-edged there and there. You can see which way this goes. Not that way, because the cam lock needs to go in there. So I'm going to pop one in there. I might as well put the one in the other side. Here we go. No, yeah. So that one in there like that, and the little dowel should locate. And then we just tighten it up. You've got to be careful with these, not to over tighten them, otherwise they snap. Which is fan-bloody-tastic. Right, so what have we got left? These are exactly the same. These are number 2s, are they? Yeah, number 2s. So you get one that goes here. Oh, I won't put the cam lock in. These, let's do the ones at the top here first, because these are the pain in the arse ones in a minute, because they like to fall out. This one we've got to use the actual silly Allen key for. Don't get eating that. No, sorry, got to stop the cat, because you don't eat polystyrene. Away. She won't do that again, hopefully. That's the first time she's ever done that with polystyrene. Naughty, my dear, that'll make you very, very ill. Right. Whoa. Crisis averted, hopefully. So this one goes around that way, and these don't like staying in this way, which is a pain in the bum. Although actually that one is staying there, so we might have a bit of luck here. As you can, he says, but why is that not going in there? It's never easy. They should have just put the cam lock at the bloody top. It's not like you're ever going to see it. Oh, it's because it's moved out of place. So it should be there. And it's still, oh, there we go. That's the right way. Right. So doesn't do up very well with this stupid thing. An Allen key, eh? There we go. That'll do. Our little monster's gone somewhere else now. Right, so we've got to Right, so now we've got to get number 5, and oh, the cam lock's fallen out of there. We've got one in there. We need to put one in there and one in there. I think the cat thinks I had biscuits then. Bless her. So got one in there. Haven't got one in there yet, so let's pop that one in. When they become a bit of a pain in the arse. Right, give me a sec, just got to go and do something. Just one cam to do up, but I will go over tightness of one at the bottom here. So the easiest way of doing it is doing it this way, tilting it up rather than getting that silly Allen key in, because you can put them in after you've sort of got it there, and turn it and done. So that one done. Let's just tighten it out, it's good. Probably don't want to lean it over too long. Yeah, good. That one's gone at a funny angle, I don't know why. Yeah, they're all good. They were tight a minute ago. Right, so literally it's just the top piece now. So let's get you up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I've got helpers here. The cats are going mental, as they like to do. So these 4 are the only ones you're going to see. So these little plastic caps here only really need to go in there. You're not going to see any others. They're underneath and at the back. So unless you're bending down looking up, you're never going to see it. Right, let's get these cams in there. That's not... Right, I'm going to take that one out in a second. Exactly the same place as the other one. It's obviously got a bit of crap at the back of it, a bit of where they've drilled it out. So, these have got little arrows on. You face them which way the hole is. They don't have to be bang on. But you can always move them. Right, so let's get this out. And let's, isn't it weird, it's the same one that's got the same amount of crap. There's not really anything in there. So maybe it just doesn't sit right in that one. No, it doesn't sit right in there. That's not very good. It should still do up though. They don't need to sit in there perfectly. Right, so we'll get the lid. So don't forget, when you get it, the unfinished bit at the back. It should sort of pretty much self-locate. And then when you sort of, don't do what I just did, because it hurts. Right, there we go. Do the cami lockies up. Nice and tight. Let's see how this one's going to go, because the draw box has got to slide down there. Should be alright though. There we go, it pulled in. It's good. Cami lock over there. Pull him down, yeah, you can see him going down nice. Yeah, and on the last one I did, this cam lock almost failed. Right, okay. Doesn't pull down very well though, that one. Let's see if we can help him by pushing it down. And that's as tight as that bugger's going. Right, so, oh, the cats are, oh dear. You've got to love them, haven't you? Last bit, well, the last bit's actually putting the drawers in, but the last bit is putting the back on. Yeah, hammer time again. Hammer time. So last bit, hang on. So step 8. Oh, good God. So step 9. What is that cat doing? Step 9 is put the lid on. Step 10 is put the back on. And then step 11 is put the drawers in. And then, what, step 12 is complete. It doesn't say step 12 though. So, Right, so let's find some of these lovely little... That's all I've got. Oh no, hang on. We need to put these little silly caps in. They literally just press these little caps. They just press in the cams. Any that you can see, if you want to put them in every single cam lock... Oh, they don't go in very well in that. Put them in if you want to. But that's the only 4 that I'm going to see. So to put them in anywhere else, absolutely pointless. Absolutely. Oh, they're a pain to put in. What on earth these cats are playing at? It's because it's their food time. Right, okay, so that's them in. So, hammer time. So I think I'm going to call my hammer MC, as in MC Hammer. I think that's a good little idea, that one. So this one's not finished on the top edge again, it's pretty crap. So let's pop him against here just to make it a little bit easier to put my leg on there and there. And, come on, let's get one in the corner there. Don't need too many on this. It's only the back. It's the back jack. Right, so those two will hold it. I always do the corners first. Yeah, they're giving us some better nails, pins, whatever you want to call them. I'd say these are probably concrete nails. Well, they're not. Never go in concrete. Ah, you bugger. Try not to hit your hands either. It hurts. Right, right, a few more. Lovely jubbly, and the cat's annoying me now. Oh, what are you doing, my little darling? Hmm? It's gone a bit cockeyed. And we'll put a couple in down the bottom here, and I think we'll call it a day. This hardboard never lasts 5 minutes anyway. Nice MDF back is what you need. Or chipboard back will do. There we go. I'll show you how to put the drawers in. You're going to have to take all these lovely silly little bloody labels off to leave a horrible sticky residue, which does generally tell you if it's leaving a residue, it's been there for a long time. Right, let's show you how to do this. It's easy. It's easy peasy. Yeah, I won't say that because you're not allowed to say that anymore. So I think a lot of you older people know what I was going to say then. Right, so back wheels in first and lift him up a little bit, and there you go. Slides in. Oh, there's another one in the front as well. Oh, you have to get some cleaner on that. It's horrible. Oh, you can do it with your thumb, but we'll do that at a later date. So let's get that one, and then I can feed my puddy cats. Back wheels in, they self-locate anyway, and you can't pull them out. So I am amazed that these lines aren't oh, that one could do with going up, but it's too late now because they're not adjustable. Last one. This is the damaged one. Hit the front. That's just pretty piss poor, that. But there we go. There we go. Done. You've got two of them. Not the best quality, I must say. But yeah. Anyway, I do this all the time. I've got no plans of getting any more furniture like this. Maybe a wardrobe. Oh, that would be a mission, won't it? Because if that's not right, those hinges and the doors wouldn't. Anyway, you know what to do, people. Thanks for watching.